who are writers, I'm going to talk about my process a little bit now, because this is really fantastic. If any of you are writers, one of the things that you'll see here is everyone has to find their own process. When I start a book, all I know is maybe who the characters are and the main characters and sort of a premise, an idea of what this book might be about. I can't step back and think about in any way what's going to happen to these people. My background was in theater, and I was trained to approach characters internally. Plus, it's just hard for me to think ahead. So when I write, it's pretty much, okay, I wrote the first sentence, and I wrote the second sentence, and then delete, 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 and then it's just arduous. It's about 9 months before I even know who the characters are. And it's taking me
I know when the books are published. That's not a big secret.
So what I think is so comforting about this is we have two completely different processes. In the end, the book gets written. So like in the States, we have a lot of writing workshops where people will go in and they'll tell you how to write a book. But what they're telling you is how they write a book. And everybody has to find what works for them. Sometimes some people cannot plot ahead of time because the writing of the book is where you figure out what's happening. Some people have to have that. Her method is better. If you can do it her way, it's a better thing.
It's true. It's not that it's better. It's less painful, and yes, it's more efficient.
Yes, much more efficient.
And part of it is her background is theater. My background is I have a degree in accounting. I never worked as an accountant, but I did graduate as an accountant, which is sad. Which is why I have a master's in writing popular fiction, because I had one English class in my college education. But the other thing is, it's really about who you are as a person. I don't like surprises. You love surprises. I want to know what I'm writing for the next 2 years. You don't want to really know what you're writing tomorrow. I want to solve my problem. I don't want the surprise of, oh my gosh, they hate each other on page 300. No. I want all my problems. I want every day of writing to be super easy, and you want the thrill of discovery, but discovery comes at a price.
Exactly. You should be a writer. You said that brilliantly.
Thank you. But I'm not sure. I think you have to be true to yes, it's who you are, but it's more how you think and what makes you happy. If Susan knew how the book was going to end, she wouldn't write it. It's done.
I couldn't. I wouldn't have. It's the energy that fuels the writing. But now Susan has 150 books to her credit. She's enormously successful. She's practically owns Harlequin right now. So these things all work out. You do have to find your own path.